Welcome. Like and subscribe. Let's get to it. Got content laying all around on YouTube. We're going higher, we're going lower. I wanted to bring it to your attention this morning. We're getting ready to see Bitcoin go for a major drop down. Let's get to the price of Bitcoin today. $77,502. It's currently up today, 0.68%. And it's just sitting there. It's just sitting there waiting to make a decision. But I wanted to bring to you some information on the chart here. From a previous cycle to this cycle we just had, that we're going down lower. I got two vertical lines right here. One back over here, current time. This was on May 10th, 2026, and this was back on March 30th of 2022. If you could look here, we dropped below the 200-day moving average. We got down, we came and retested this previous low before we run up and made all-time new highs on Bitcoin. We came down, we come down just below it, got back above it, tried to go back and get above the 200-day moving average and got rejected, just consolidated across here. And then we finally went up on somewhere around March 30th of 2022, and we hit the 200-day moving average. Same thing over here. We came down, we fell below the 200-day moving average. We came down and hit our previous, almost come down to our previous low over here before we went up and made all-time new highs on Bitcoin. Then at that point, we tried to get back to the 200 moving day average, did not, fell down below into this range here before we made all-time new highs the first time in this cycle. The cycle we just come out of. We got we come back and retested this range, fell below it. We went back up and we hit the 200-day moving average. Same thing back over here as we did on March 30th. So what happened after that? We kind of ranged a little bit just for a little while, and then we started coming down, consolidated, we dropped, we consolidated, we dropped. We stayed up under this 200-day moving average for a good while, from March 31st all the way over to around, let's see, March 31st or March 30th, 2022, until January 12th, 2023. So you had about 9 months there. We pushed down lower until we broke above the 200-day moving average. Now, I do follow some content creators that they say that Bitcoin has more than likely found its bottom. I disagree. And they great content creators, they good TA analysis, but everybody's got their own way of doing things, and I'm not here to criticize that. I'm here to give you my input on that. So if you look right here, when we went back up and we touched this, we contacted the 200-day moving average back in 2022. The MACD was at its spike, at a high. And at that point, we started the MACD was up. The histogram was up at the top of the green. You can see right here where we I'd say this was some type of prior capitulation over here. But when we made all-time new highs in 2021, we had some liquidation spikes, and I could almost say some type of a capitulation right here. Then we consolidated, went back up, hit the 200-day moving average, and then from there it was bearish. I mean, it was bearish until we came down, hit the bottom of this trend line I got here. And so at that point, we rode the bottom of this trend line here, and then we pushed and broke above. Once we break above and hold above that 200-day moving average, which we did around January 2023, then we became bullish. The market turned around. We did get below it a time or two on the way up. That's understandable, but right now, we haven't done that yet. So, and I'm looking at this on the daily chart. And if you can look right here, and you ask, where could we go? Where are we going? Bitcoin is going to fall, unless something in the economy changes, or something comes in, maybe the Clarity Act prevents what's going to happen from happening, that could change this market around. But I wanted to look at here. We made her on the MACD right now. Previous when we went up to the 200-day moving average, we were kind of at the top of the MACD was, and the histogram was up. So it's headed down, showing bearish momentum right now. Same thing that we did back over here. As you can see, we came down, hit a double bottom here, went back up, consolidated around here, and then right along here on January 2023, that's when the histogram pushed up, we broke out. So some could try to say, you can't go by this right here because this was the top of the bear market. You had this. Look at here. Look at here what happened on the histogram in the MACD. When we made all-time new highs back in 2021, the histogram came down, and you look here, you get you get this, like, I'd say capitulation happens in two phases to correct itself. You bottom out here on the MACD, double bottom right here, then you went back up, tried to get above the 200-day moving average, and you came back and you had a double bottom on the MACD, you went up and you consolidated mid-range, and then you finally broke out. Same thing here, you had a double dip from your all-time new highs, you kind of come down, double dipped on the MACD, you did your capitulation, your first phase of it, you run up, you hit the 200-day moving average. Now, it's soon. I don't know if it's going to be in the next week, next couple of days, or the next 2 weeks. I don't know, but it's fixing to fall. And if you listen to this, I hope you're ready, because Bitcoin's fixing to drop. My areas of range over here, the first one, we're going to fall to $58,000. 58, somewhere around 57, 58,000. We're going to fall. We're going to break through the bottom of the 60,000. We're going to break through that floor. Once we break through that floor, we're going to consolidate for a little while, and we're going to fall again. The next one, we're going to hit around 40 to 39 to 40,000. At that point, we'll consolidate, and then I think we'll get over here around this area. I think this is what's going to happen. We're going to come across here. We're going to come right here, and we're going to hit right here. We're going to, I don't know why that's doing this thing. We're going to come down, and we're going to, consolidate. We're going to come right on down, consolidate, and somewhere along here, we're gonna come down just a little bit lower. We're gonna find, and we're gonna break out, and then it's gonna go back up, and it's gonna be a quick recovery from. Cause see, once we finish capitulating and getting down here, where we was right here, right in this range. Once we break above that 200-day moving average, we're gonna come across and we're gonna get right below it, and then Bitcoin's gonna go up, and it's gonna go up, and then it's gonna kind of consolidate for a while. Then it's gonna be Katie Bar lock the doors over here, cause it's gonna run. From this point over here, we're gonna ride. Once this happens over here, we're gonna ride, just like we did over here. So, we got some more, and I just want to come on here and warn everybody. Hey, I'm gonna be right. I know I am. I'm gonna be right. How other people can't see this on the chart, I have no clue. I have no clue. Some may think that where we at right here, that we're down here. That's the only thing I know. They think we're either here or here, and we're not there. We here. We up here. That's where we at. Okay, you see, I got the highlighter. You see this area right here? And we fell below that. We cut way down here now. This is where we at right now. We went up and we hit that 200-day moving average. What they seeing, let me show you. I'm going to blow it up for you. Follow along with me. We came down. You see this area right here, but it's right around that 200-day moving average. Let's see, we right above it there. We're right below it right here. And now this range right here, let's see, highlighter. This area right here is the range that we're in right now. This range right here. So we got all this. We got all this to go. We got this capitulation. I'm not consolidation drop. Consolidation. We're gonna consolidate, break above that. It's over halfway done. It's over halfway done. The bear market is over halfway. We on the short end of the stick right now. We just waiting on these two major drops over here. And that's what I'm coming to tell you. We just waiting for these two major drops to happen. We get these off. So I don't know. We're fixing to go deep in the bear market. But this ain't the time to sell them. I mean, where I'm putting my crypto is right here. Like me or not, I've seen this project right here hold up really good against Bitcoin in the bear market. And that's Canton Network. This is where I'm fitting to put all my assets in, right here. Well, I'm not putting in Bitcoin because Bitcoin gonna drop. I'm putting everything I got in Canton Network. And then once this major drop happens, then I'll just allocate it back to the assets I had it in once I see this drop happen. Now y'all can do what you want to do. You've been warned. But some of the best content creators out there's got it wrong. And I could have it wrong. I'm not saying that I don't, but my chance of having this wrong is slim to none. Slim to none, Tabby. I do believe I'm gonna be right. I do believe I'll be 110% right in calling this market. And I'm telling you this right now. This is our areas right here we're fixing to hit on Bitcoin. We got to get back to the daily chart. We hit that 200-day movement. We may not get back that 200-day movement average. If we get back that 200-day movement average, we get above that 200-day movement average, and it don't come back. Well, I'm totally wrong. I'm totally wrong. I'll admit it. But we're gonna have to get above it, and we're gonna have to stay above it. Not drop back down below it. We're gonna have to stay above it. Because at any moment, we fall and lose the 200-day moving average, this drop still on. We're coming down 57, 58,000. Next one's going to be 39, 40,000. And from there, then the bottom's in. So, like and subscribe to the channel. Glad for those to come by. Hope you understand what I'm trying to tell you. And you heard it here on the channel. Bitcoin's fixing to go into a major drop. People ain't gonna know why, but it's fixing to. It can't help it. It's in the system, and it's got an algorithm. It moves the same way, almost. It don't move exactly the same, but it moves somewhat similar. And it's always done that. Ain't nothing gonna change it. It's the computer system on the internet. It's a system that is set up like this, and it's gonna continue on. Something major would have to happen to change it around. Something would have to overtake Bitcoin's market cap. I'm not saying that something that would major have to happen in the economy to turn it around. Nothing like that. We done had the C19, and Bitcoin still moved the same way. Off bad news, it dropped, but the 4-year cycle is always going to be here. Unless you're going to turn it off and start it back up, reset the system and put some other crypto in on top of it. But that's the only thing that would have to happen. You'd have to the system would have to get shut down. Bitcoin would have to get hacked some type of way. Something bad would major have to happen to Bitcoin to turn this around. And I'm not saying it can't happen, but that's what I'm saying that would have to happen. A major hack on Bitcoin. That's the only thing I could see. And Bitcoin falling to the floor, falling to zero. That's the only thing I know that would change it. Completely change and turn this system around. But anyway, like and subscribe to the channel. We'll see you on the next one.